Alrighty here. Today I'm here to give y'all my full-on predictions for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Coca-Cola 600. But with it being a special weekend, Memorial Day, we got a very big race going on in Monaco and in Indianapolis. So I'm going to give y'all my picks for that also. But there's a lot to talk about here in today's video. So enough said here, and on to the intro we go.
Hey, I'm Lenny here, and you're watching William Blackman on YouTube.
We're going to start off with the Coca-Cola 600, and this is NASCAR's longest race on the calendar, 600 miles and 400 laps around the 1.5 mile track, and we're going to see a very chaotic race in my opinion. Charlotte always puts a good race on, and I really think that they need to consider bringing the All-Star race back there, or quite frankly, taking away the Roval and putting it back on the oval. But yeah, it's a good track, and I expect some good racing, but I do expect some drama. We saw Texas and Kansas unfold, two recent mile-and-a-half tracks where we just saw a lot of cars wrecking. So I think it's going to be a game of survival also this weekend. But saying that all, I think the driver that's going to battle through adversity, because there will be adversity to go upon, and I think the one that's going to handle it the best is going to be Christopher Bell in the 20 car. He is coming off a big-time win in the All-Star race. He's $1 million richer, and he's going to win the Coca-Cola 600 for the second year in a row. Last year, fans may argue that it was a Mickey Mouse win, where weather practically won him the race, which it did, but he was still quick, and he was definitely going to be a factor at the end of the race. But I'm not going to put it past him that he wouldn't have won it last year if it ran out, but I think he would have. But yeah, there you go there. Bell makes it 2 in a row in Charlotte. Moving on, Kyle Larson, second place. Kyle Larson is going to have all of his attention set on the Indy 500 heading into the Charlotte race weekend. I'm just being real here when I say it. The Indianapolis 500 outweighs any other race Larson has ever raced in. Yes, this is his second time, and it's not his first time. So the star-struck scenes for him, I guess you can say, are not going to be there. So it's going to be another day in the office, and I think he's going to do a lot better in Indianapolis. For the Cup side of things, he's going to finish second, and I really do hope that he makes it there on time. So for all my weather fans out there, let's pray that the weather doesn't, I guess you can say, cry, if you will, in Indianapolis. I don't want it to rain like it did last year, to where he had that delay. Larson had to be on the spot to make the decision, Indy or Charlotte. He obviously chose Indy. NASCAR didn't like it, and NASCAR was really uptight about it, and I really think that they put the fear of God into Larson and Hendrick, and saying, if you don't come to us this year, we're not going to give you a waiver. And I think they're going to take it seriously, and if it rains, I think Larson will miss Indy and will go to Charlotte, but he will finish second. Third place is going to be Ryan Preece. Heartbreaker for him in the All-Star Race Open. The cone should have been painted a lot better on track, but it wasn't, and he ran it over. And per rule, you go to the back of the field, and it ended his chances of advancing to the All-Star race. But piss poor track performings being done around the track. We saw safer barriers kind of not painted well, and the cone wasn't painted well. The start and finish line was kind of half, you know what, and the track itself was not ready for the Cup Series and the Truck Series. I had enough of it. I like North Wilkesboro, but man, that track crew sucks. All right. P4, Joey Logano. P5, the 48 car of Alex the Showman Bowman. Alex Bowman has to do well. He really has to. If he has a mediocre year heading into the playoffs and he's a first-round exit, Rick Hendrick is going to pick that phone up, and he is going to call either Kyle Busch or even Carson Hocevar. So Bowman is under a load of pressure, and he has to do well. Dark horse Carson Hocevar, I think that him and Spire are getting better by the week, and I think that he's going to get a win sooner rather than later. But Christopher Bell will win the All-Star race. But now let's talk about the other two races occurring. So in the U.S., we're going to wake up to see F1 in Monaco, their big crown jewel event. And the driver that I believe is going to win the Grand Prix will be Max Verstappen, because I think he's the best qualifier in the sport. And in order to win the Monaco Grand Prix, you got to start on the front row, and Verstappen will definitely put that Red Bull on the front row. And he'll make it 2 wins in a row. He just won Imola. Now he's going to win Monaco. Being now heading into a track by the name of Barcelona. And Max Verstappen is the king there. So who knows? He may come out this triple header with a bunch of wins. And in the McLaren drivers like Piastri and Norris may be kind of like worried, if you will, heading into Canada, which would be the race after, because they did have a big points lead on him in the standings, the driver standings, that is. But yeah, there you go there. Verstappen wins. The Indianapolis 500, I think Felix Rosenqvist wins. I think that he has flirted this year with some good results. And he had a really good qualifying effort in Indianapolis. And I just think right now is the time that he's going to go out there and prove a lot of people wrong. But I'm a believer of him, and I think he's going to win the 500. He has done a really good job in the Meyer Shank car, and it is time. He is going to win, and he will kiss the bricks. Already here, winning the Coke 600 will be Christopher Bell, like I mentioned. So there you go there. Do you think my picks are solid, or do you disagree? Comment down below. Please like and subscribe.